This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 7th of October. I'm Michael Groff. Our much-advertised cold front has arrived in the valley, bringing with it showers, thunderstorms, some strong winds, and some flooding to parts of the area. Much cooler temperatures will be around today and tomorrow as well. Just how much rain might we get? And hey, later this week, we still could deal with some tropical moisture coming in here. So a lot going on. Let's talk about it. 85 degrees for the high in the valley yesterday, 67 the morning low. And this is a look outside a couple of hours ago as the storms were just beginning to move into the area. Some wind, some lightning at about 3:30 a.m. And outside right now, we've got wind, we've got lightning, we've got some rain coming down as well. Currently at 5 a.m., 57 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 55, humidity 93%. The winds from the north at 11 miles per hour. The barometer is falling. Temperatures across the area this morning. Oh yeah, quite a shock here. Most of us are in the 50s. It's actually 48 at Thompson Peak. It's 71 down in Queen Creek where the cold front and the rain has not quite come through as of this update. How much rain have we seen so far across the area? Well, you can see some pretty impressive totals. 1.11 inches over at Collier, 1.28 in North Phoenix, 0.48 of an inch here in Arcadia. That number has come up since I pulled this map, as has the 0.15 of an inch at Sky Harbor. That's now up to 0.22. So some pretty impressive rain for the West Valley. And you can see the radar right now. We've got showers and thunderstorms coming through with that frontal band. A few of these storms have shown some weak rotation. Could see some hail. We've had reports of that, as well as strong damaging winds. One or two of these cells might even produce a very brief funnel cloud. Probably not a concern, but something that is at least a remote possibility in the next couple of hours. All right, water vapor satellite view, very cold upper trough moving through the southwest states. It's going to take a little while for that to swing on through, though. So today and tomorrow, some unsettled conditions will remain. The watch warning map, flooding problems possible across parts of the southern and central plains out ahead of this front that's affecting us right now. And some dense fog advisories scattered about the country. We've got some wind advisories here in the southwest as well. In and around south central Arizona, there's a flash flood warning that continues for parts of the northern Phoenix metro area, extending onto the north into parts of Carefree, Cave Creek, Scottsdale, extreme North Phoenix. A flash flood watch for northern, northeast Maricopa and parts of Gila counties, and a flood advisory for the remainder of the Phoenix metro. Convective outlook for today, a slight risk of severe storms, eastern New Mexico, west Texas. The marginal risk extends from the Rio Grande north and eastward to sections of Kansas and Missouri. We have a marginal risk in parts of east central Arizona, mainly to the northeast of the valley, although maybe a strong storm happens here throughout the day today with the very cold air aloft. It's kind of an unstable environment, so some small hail is certainly possible with any storm that pops up today. And let's look at the tropics. First of all, over in the Western Caribbean, this is Tropical Depression 14. It is expected to develop into a tropical storm today. When it does, it will get the name Michael, and that'll be moving off to the north, up the Yucatan Channel and into the Gulf of Mexico, where it is expected to become a hurricane by the middle part of the week, and somewhere between about Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Apalachicola, Pensacola, that's where this might make landfall in the middle part of the week. So residents there are going to need to be on the alert for that. Now, somewhat more germane to us, this is Hurricane Sergio, still packing maximum sustained winds 115 miles per hour, way out there in the middle of nowhere over the eastern Pacific. But it is expected to make that turn toward the north and east later tonight and tomorrow, and then making a beeline toward the Mexican coast. And how much this impacts our weather is still a question mark, and we'll try to find some answers to that here in just a moment. And rainfall valid through next Sunday morning coming from the WPC, amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch here in the valley. Heavier totals, maybe upwards of 2 inches across parts of eastern Arizona and over the higher terrain. All right, let's get into the details of our weather now. To do that, we'll explore the models and see where this takes us. Check it out. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at about 18,000 feet. And that is a very high amplitude pattern for early October. 594 heat ridge there over the middle Atlantic coast. Another one over the northeast Pacific. Out here in the western states, it's a cold upper trough. And so down at the surface, partly sunny skies. We'll have a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today. It's not going to rain all day, but certainly will be cool and unsettled. High temperatures this afternoon, low and middle 70s. We may very well have hit our high temperature at midnight. Keep in mind that a few of the thunderstorms this afternoon may even be capable of producing some small hail. Tonight, partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms continues. Lows in the 50s and low 60s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. A continued slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs should be in the low and mid 70s. All right, on Tuesday, there's Michael over the northern Gulf of Mexico approaching the Florida coast. Out here in the southwest, we turn mostly sunny and a bit drier. Highs in the low 80s. On Wednesday, Michael is over southeast Alabama near Dothan. We'd be mostly sunny and dry with highs in the low 80s. But look way down there in the bottom part of your picture. That is Sergio just creeping in. Thursday afternoon, Sergio is approaching the Baja coast. We'd be mostly sunny and dry, highs in the mid-80s. Friday, Sergio is over the Gulf of California, just south of Rocky Point. Clouds on the increase, maybe some showers and storms along the international border and in parts of far southeast and far southern Arizona, but I think we'd stay dry. But then here comes the plot twist. Saturday morning at 11 a.m., the GFS has the center of Sergio just east of Yuma. And if this were to be the case, rain would be increasing Friday night and next Saturday, heavy at times. We'd have a few thunderstorms around as well, and it'd be another Rosa all over again. And then, for even more confusion, the GFS next Saturday afternoon just sort of has Sergio spinning its wheels caught underneath a blocking ridge, not going anywhere, so we'd have heavy rain continuing here over the southwest, including the valley. But that's a clear outlier solution. That is a deviation from previous runs. Let's take a look at the European, see what it says. This is Friday afternoon. It's got Sergio moving on to mainland Mexico in Sonora and some moisture streaming northward because of a low that's beginning to close off of the Southern California coast. And this is Sunday. The European continues with much of Sergio's moisture over the greater southwest. And again, thanks to a cutoff low pinned underneath a sprawling ridge. Very interesting solutions, both of these, and they are both deviations from previous runs. So that leaves us scratching our heads just a bit. Let's go back to a week from today off of the GFS. This is Sunday, the 14th of October. It still has Sergio's moisture hanging out here. So the European and GFS show kind of different ways to get to the same solution. Either one would be a wet one for us, and temperatures would be below average. This is Monday, the 15th. Ridge here, Sergio's moisture slowly begins to move east, but we'd still see at least a few showers and storms around. Then here's the end of the forecast period, Tuesday the 16th, ridging around, and we'd be drying out. High temperatures getting a little bit closer to seasonal averages, maybe mid and upper 80s. The bottom line to all this, way too many question marks to say with any certainty exactly what's going to happen late in the week and next weekend. Let's take a look at the temperatures coming off the National Weather Service Best Blend product. I would suspect we may be cooler than what's shown here today and tomorrow, and then we'll gradually warm it up as we go through the rest of the week. And then next weekend, yet another question mark comes into the picture. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Plus, your comments, questions, suggestions, always encouraged as well. Be safe out there, enjoy the rain, and have yourselves a fantastic rest of your weekend.